Niggas did me dirty. The fuck, bro? That's ice, right?
That's Kanye doing trying to be like this.
Kanye West doing it?
Yeah.
Which one is that? That ain't a fucking Kanye West. Hell no. That's a Kardashian daughter, right?
Yeah.
Northwest?
I don't.
That's her name, bro. Like, not I ain't saying she. That's a direction. That's her.
Oh.
That's her name, bro. Like
Oh.
Northwest is her name.
That's
Seems like that's cat.
like the universe is changing. Look at the sky. Right?
You see it?
Yeah.
Are you watching it change in front of you though?
Yeah. It's side down, it's side right. It's just crazy. Yesterday, teacher was just talking about as the earth was not what's it called?
Circling?
Yeah. The earth, like if the sun was just shining at
We
it.
don't move.
Right.
It moves around us. We don't move though. The earth don't move. They camping. They telling y'all the wrong shit in school. I can't believe they did this shit to me this morning. It's too fucking early, bro. Ugh. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Y'all be careful out here with these cash apps because y'all all. Good morning, Heavy Bear.
That's why
Cash App took my motherfucking money this morning, and them bitches ain't post where the fuck my money went to. Bitch, I'm mad. Bitch, I got up this morning like, let me see. Come on, man. How the fuck did you get in there? You got my shit on, don't you?
Oh, I see, because it's not your internet. Somebody else's internet.
Here, put it on mine so I can see what you're talking about. I'm on. Y'all, Cash App took my motherfucking money. And yesterday, remember I told y'all I'm about to be with y'all, I'm about to be trending with y'all, and I'm gonna go into the TikTok trend. I'm gonna go get my nails done, and I'm gonna be like, one thing for sure, one thing for sure, and two things for certain. I'm gonna get these nails done. Bitch, I was like, I'm gonna get these nails done, and I wasn't gonna leave out the house this morning. I had the kids up, Sophie and Aries was still asleep, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my nails done today. Bitch, the moment I said that, my money got gone. They garnish my shit. Like, bitch, Cash App. So I'm like, hold up. Where the fuck my corners go? Because, bitch, ain't nothing on here stating where the fuck my money went at. Cash App is stealing people money, brother. Cash App is stealing people money. No cap. Cash App is stealing people money. And I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I want my fucking money. And then listen, right? Cash App took my money to the point. Which one is that? Northwest, right? Northwest. Cash App took my money to the point where that bitch put my motherfucking balance into like a negative $4.77. Bitch, how the fuck do you go into a negative $4.77, bruh? Like, that is some weird shit. Like, you only spend the money that's on the card. So I'm confused on how the fuck I went into a negative. But then Y'all listen, because I'm a little hyped this morning, right? But then listen, check this out, right? So $4.77. Peep this. Yesterday, y'all know I was driving yesterday. I did some driving around. I'm gonna tell y'all about my day yesterday too when I finish telling y'all this. So
That's
yesterday,
the last time I ever bought something off of.
I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. They gonna give my motherfucking money back. But yesterday, I was driving around, right? And y'all know when I drive, I write down my angel numbers. You feel me? And bitch, why the fuck was 477 one of my angel numbers? Bitch, 477 was one of my angel numbers. Matter of fact, I was listening to a tarot reader yesterday, and that angel number came out in her reading as well. And I said, bitch, I want my fucking money, and I want it now. They took my fucking money. They took my motherfucking coinage. They took my fucking coinage, and I want my motherfucking coinage, bitch. I want my coinage. But yeah, I don't got my motherfucking angel number book in the car right now. I left that in the house. But 477 was an angel number, which was confirmation, right? Which the negative 477 could be confirmation again. You know, because I did meditate last night. When all the kids went to sleep, and when they went to sleep, I meditated, you know, asked for confirmation. But I ain't asked for that type of confirmation. The fuck? You don't confirm no shit by taking my money. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, so they took my money. But listen, y'all, for real. And then y'all know what I thought about? I thought about this, right? In the back of my mind, I said, you know what? I said Cash App is still with a bank, right? And y'all know the banks is crashing. So I was like, what if, you know, they taking people money? City, where that pen go at? I said, what if they taking people money? Even through Cash App, because bitch, my money is gone. It ain't like you can dispute a transaction. Cindy, turn that the fuck down. It ain't like you can dispute a transaction because it ain't there. It ain't there. Like, it's not, the transaction ain't there. It don't say where my money went to. But then I had to think about it again, right? Because yesterday I had ordered, not yesterday, not too long ago. Come on, what you gonna do? You gonna come out? What you gonna do? Like, I'm trying to give you the leeway, bro. I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got nowhere to go. You know better not to be making these type of turns on this block. You did as wrong. And you know he did as wrong. All right, praise the Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. But listen, right? So I had ordered on Amazon, right? I ordered Twan a birthday gift, right? His birthday gift is actually, it's a what is it? It's a projection necklace, and it got Ari's picture inside of it. So it's like a button you got to push, and it'll project her picture outside of the necklace or whatever. And the amount that it cost, it got sent back to my card, but it said that it was shipped already, and it was in transition to, you know, be sent to me or come to me or whatever. But then this amount had hit my card, And yesterday I was talking to him and I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? Like, what? So, bitch, what's going on? And then this morning the money got missing. I'm like, y'all better, my shit better come in the mail. I tell you that. Cause we not going. I'm not going. I'm not fucking going. I want my fucking money and I want it now. When I asked for motherfucking, when I asked the Spirit for confirmation, them not the confirmations that I asked for. Okay, them is not the confirmation that I asked for. Hear me? The fuck? They gonna be like, don't be playing with the spirits. I ain't fucking playing. Okay? I had to think about that shit because I was like, 477, that's an angel number. Let me go check this motherfucker. Bitch, I had to go pull out my journal. And go down my angel numbers from yesterday. I had to go pull them up. And I was like, wait a minute, this is the angel number that pulled up from yesterday. So I had to go circle that bitch, okay? Put the new number, put that 477 on the angel number list for today. You know, just in case that bitch pop back the fuck up. Cause listen, I ain't got time. Don't fucking play. I don't like my money being played with. But they're not the type of confirmations. You listen, when you ask for confirmations, right? When you ask for confirmations, you don't get the confirmations that you want.
Don't since you see Lloyd, light-skinned soldier boy.
Who that?
Since you see.
Yeah. What you saying? That soldier boy? For real, y'all. I was mad as shit this morning. Like, what the fuck? First of all, let me tell y'all something, right? Last night, $12 got took off my card, right? From Amazon. And I was in my head, I'm cussing my son out and all that. I had to apologize because I had to go in the system and figure out where the fuck this $12 come from, right? So I go find out where it came from. And it said something about a bitch, I don't know what the fuck this was, some ES Explore type shit. Bitch, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Cancel this subscription because I don't know what the fuck this is. And if it's something that pertain with my Fire Stick, then bitch, it might come back. I don't fucking know. You know, and I'll go resubscribe if it's not my if it is my Fire. So then this morning the rest of my money get took out the card. And I say these motherfuckers playing with me at this point. And they probably like, well, let's see how she gonna take it, right? So when they took my money, they also sent me a motherfucking angel number. And they said, bitch, go look this angel number up because, bitch, we're sending you a message. I go look this motherfucking angel number up, right? Because, again, when shit happens, because Tom gonna say, I'm so glad you looked at it like, he said, I'm so glad you looked at it, you know, you found a positive out of it. I did. But where the fuck is my money? Like, like, bitch. Like, just because I found a positive out of it don't mean a motherfucking thing. Where the fuck is my money? Like, bitch, no. I want my coinage. So I go look up the message for the angel number because I asked for confirmation. And then they was like, you know how you being tested, right? You being tested. So I look at it like, all right, I asked for confirmation. They took my fucking money. And then they sent me a message behind my motherfucking money. They sent me a message behind the money. Them taking my fucking money. And the message from behind it is that y'all here. I know y'all here. I see you niggas. Okay? Listen, y'all. This is how me and my spirit guides and my angels and my ancestors communicate. Don't feel no type of way. This is some shit I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, bitch, I see y'all. Okay? I see you all. I see you. But where's my money? Like, I get it. Y'all here. Y'all with me. Power to the people. But I had plans. Okay? I was supposed to jump on this nail trend. Okay? I was supposed to be like, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm gonna get these nails done. Where's my money? Like, for real. Where's my coinage? Oh, come on, bitch. You gonna get speeding up the motherfucking hill and shit. I don't know, y'all. I don't. I better fuck. Okay. Let's get it. Let's go. Praise the Lord. Alright. You gonna be with Uncle T after school?
Yeah.
Alright. Yes, Lord. Don't get me fucked up though. I'm still gonna get my motherfucking nails done. I'm still gonna get my motherfucking nails done because they said go and pull it out, but that's not even the point. The point was he was not supposed to pay for it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Are y'all following me? That's not the point. Was he wasn't supposed to pay for it. I had my coinage together and they took my coinage. And he was like, I'm just so, he said, I hate to see you go through that. Me the fuck too. Me the fuck too. Me the fuck too. This is the Me Too program going on right now. Cause bitch, I'm mad. Okay. I'm hurt. Hurt. But listen, on a serious note, I'm mad as shit right now. Cause I be understanding like y'all communicating with me and all this and all that. But where the fuck is my money at? Bitch, let me tell you something. I ain't get a chance to meditate until probably like 12:30, right? Because as I got off live yesterday, right? I get the kids saddled, everything went back to fuck to sleep. Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened. Bitch, I was mad. I was mad. So listen, right? I'm gonna talk some real shit to y'all, right? Because motherfuckers don't be understanding what the fuck I be saying, okay? Hold on, y'all know I gotta do my up. It's cold out here. I gotta get some change. I gotta get some change. Good morning. How are you? Amen. You welcome. You too. It's too cold out here. Yo, I promise y'all, I'm gonna do something for the home. When I really get where I need to be at, right? Like, when, I'm gonna say this, whatever the Spurs got for me, which I know is great, okay? Because where I'm going in life, it's gonna be wonderful, okay? It's gonna be awesome. But I don't worry about what I can gain from the things that I'm pushing towards. I worry about what I can do to help people, right? So my biggest thing that I want to invest into is the homeless. I promise y'all, that's the biggest thing I want to do, especially in Baltimore, because bitch, it's cold over here. It's cold. But yo, let me tell y'all, so listen, because I'm going to speak, all right? I want y'all to follow me when I speak. So, let me tell y'all, right? We're no longer in a new moon. New moon in Aries, y'all go your placements. Saturn is into Pisces, and it'll allow you to know which house is in. Y'all need to go find your natal chart. I'm trying to teach y'all how to move with the planets, right? Okay. And honestly, when you read your natal chart and go inside of it, it's going to actually tell you some shit that you're doing right now that you don't even recognize that you're doing. Most people do move with the universe. Y'all just don't know that y'all do it, right? So y'all go pull up your natal chart. When you pull this chart up, make sure that you have the time that you were born, where you were born at, and it's going to give you all your placements, and it'll allow you to know how the new moon is affecting you. We're new moon of Aries. As of right now, new moon in Aries is affecting my 10th house, which is Pisces, which is family and kids and all that. So organizing and shit like that. So yeah. But let me tell y'all, right? I'm gonna jump into what happened yesterday. Yesterday, and this is on some serious note shit, alright? This is on some serious note shit. So with all the, playing around and shit that I do, cause y'all know I be playing the fuck around. I am like a goofball. I'm a goofball for real. I like that. I like to lighten moods up and things like that, as well as, help my people. So story time, right? Yesterday, when I got off of live, I immediately went in the house. I was supposed to, I got the kids ready. Sophia, she on her tablet. She got her little. Well, she didn't get on her tablet. She actually started watching Morphle because Aries was still asleep, right? So I done lit my candles. I done burnt my sage. You feel me? Right when I'm ready to meditate, I promise y'all, right? Right when I'm about to meditate, I get a phone call from the school. And this is not about sitting. This is about Nene. Now, this is what pisses me off. It pissed me off, but not so much. I mean, it made me mad a little bit, but not as much. I could have reacted a different way, but I'm learning self-control, daughter. Self-control. That is what you're working on right now, daughter. Self-control. Okay? So, I get a phone call, right? Now, I need y'all to understand that my daughter, she only wanted to be around Brandy, which is my twin, because of there was where I said there will be no more snacks in the household, right? I say that because Nene is a little overweight, and I've noticed some things that I didn't like, and I chose to change it. And if I gotta change the way I eat to help change the way she eats, then so be it. You know what I mean? And everybody know I'm a junk food fanatic. I am a candy fanatic. I don't drink soda, but I do like my junk food, right? So I noticed that, Nene would sit on her tablet, and she would be on the tablet and eat junk food all day, but she wouldn't realize how much she was eating, okay? So I felt like, some things had to change, right? So the moment I chose to change no junk food and all that, she kind of got into her fifis, and, she called herself running away. Everybody that follow me, y'all know this story already. She called herself running away. I've spoke about this already. The thing is, yesterday I got a phone call from the school. Now, the person who called me, he was kind of like giving a panic mode, right? And again, I feel like if you're not going to step fully in my shoes, don't portray that you will. Okay? So I got the phone call like, good morning, Miss Sandbag. I'm just calling you to let you know. This has nothing to do with Cindy, but I'm just giving you heads up right now that we really don't know what's going on with Nene, but Nene is she looked like she's ready to pass out. She kind of looked like her eyes about to roll in the back of her head, and I'm getting all of this from the school. So I immediately jump into panic mode. That is my child. I don't give a fuck where she at. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who she with. But that's my child, so I'm automatically in panic mode, right? So then he said something about her blood sugar low and all that, right? Now this is what little tick me off, right? He said her blood sugar low, all this and all that. And, you know, in my mind, I'm immediately thinking like, if anything is wrong, that's because my sister is allowing Nene to sit at her house and eat junk food all day long. A non-stop thing. All day. So I'm immediately mad. Like, I'm mad, but at the same time, I'm in fear that something wrong could happen. So I told the school, like, you know, I'm on my way. Is y'all taking her to the hospital? What's going on? You know, and he said, we'll keep you posted. Right now, she's on her way to the nurse office. Okay, I'm on my way. I get Aries together, I get Sophia together, and I sit in the car for a good maybe 2-3 minutes, bow my head, and I pray, make sure nothing is wrong, protect my child. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how mad she is at me, but I need to make sure mine is good. We're not doing that, okay? We're not. I don't give a fuck what happened between me and her. It's not, I got to pray on my child, protect me and mine. I'm gonna fuck about nobody else. God damn, y'all see this? What the fuck? Anyway, protect me and mine, okay? So I call my mother on the phone, right? And when I call her, I say, where's Brandy? Brandy went to work. She said, yeah. So I have a conversation with mom. I say, you know, I give her a little, you know, tell her what's going on with Nene or whatever. And I ain't gonna cap. I kind of got like a, y'all know I read a lot of energies, and whether I'm in your face or on the phone, I could be miles away from you. I kind of got like a nonchalant energy from that. So I explained to her, like, I'm about to make my way over to the school, this, that, and the third. And, you know, I kind of gave her insight on, I'm not sure if Brandy knew about it or if Brandy really told her really why me and Brandy weren't talking. But I do know that whatever Brandy told her or whatever Nene told her, I don't give a fuck if it was, well, Nene did get off and Brandy sent Nene home, but Nene chose to do this. And that still don't defeat the purpose of when the fuck I came down Brandy's house and told Brandy to send her out the fucking door, and you tried to play a game with me. Now, I don't know if Mama knew about that part, but from what I got, she didn't know about that part. So I kind of like in my head like, okay, I'm peeping. I ain't really saying too much. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna just let you know this, that, and the third. Mama say whatever you and Brandy got going on, stay out of it. She said she want to stay out of it. Granted, I would have wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with staying out of twin beefs. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Thank you, Spirit. Where my stuff go at? I know you lying. Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. So, she said keep her posted, keep her updated. You know, I get to the school, and this is what pissed me off, because I don't know. I really don't know where she got it from, right? But when I got to the school, now mind you, I am literally coming from close from Pikesville. I'm on a Pikesville line, okay? And I gotta travel all the way over east. I gotta go all the way over east, close to what's that? Close to, I don't know, what is that? Is that Pulaski Highway? I'm close to that. I got over there in less than 15 minutes because I'm in a panic mode, right? I got 2 children in the car and I'm in panic mode. Because in my mind, I'm thinking something wrong with my child. So I get there, and when I get there, the motherfucking school look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what you doing here? Huh? Now, mind y'all, let me tell y'all what I had to do. Right, let me tell y'all how much I ain't got no fucking help. Okay? And this is why I stay by myself. I don't fuck with family. None of that. Because I had to call Sydney. Because, listen, ain't no kids in the car right now. Ari's, she's sick right now. I think Sophia is getting sick. And Dominique is on the fucking verge of getting sick. Sydney is on the verge. Sydney is sick, but that nigga don't want to stay the fuck home. I don't know why. That nigga was like, nope, I'm going to school. Sydney said, I'm not staying the fuck in here. I got to go. So, I was like, the school was like, what you doing here? And I was like, first of all, I walked into school and I said, can somebody call Sydney to the main office? I need him for a quick second. He's not going home. When it's so crazy because the way the school allowed me to do what the fuck I want to do is crazy. But I had to have Sydney come to the main office and go to the car and sit in the car with the kids because you just can't leave them in the car. So the school I was like, can somebody point me to the nurse office because I'm here for my daughter? And they like, she in her nurse office? And I said, yeah, I got a phone call from the school stating this is what's going on. And then they take me to the nurse office. Now listen, y'all know a bitch going panic mode because first of all, the main office don't know what the fuck going on. I get to the nurse office and the nurse office say, my daughter not in the nurse office. So I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all took her to the emergency room? And the nurse say, what? The emergency? Who went to the emergency room? And I'm like, my daughter. And they was like, no. I'm like, huh? And it was like, who's your daughter? I said, Nanique Miller. And it was like, girl. They was like, girl, no, your daughter has went back to class. Bro, did y'all see my face? Bro, that's exactly what the fuck my face looked like. I was mad. I said, what you mean she went back to class? And they was like, oh no, she's fine. They said that, she was fine. She ended up having like so it's this big little, it's like a snuggle, right? And it's a real hot. It's warm as shit. So if you outside in the cold and you got this bitch on, trust and believe, you will not be cold. You will not feel a bit of wind on your ass. You'll be fine. So she had that on, and she also had like, I think they said she had a sweatsuit on up under it. Child, she was just hot. So one thing was she didn't eat breakfast yesterday morning, and she was overheated. So they said that, they said, well, who called you? I told them who called me. And then it was like, well, I don't know why he didn't call you and tell you that she was fine, which that pissed me off too, because the person that called me got my phone number in his phone. So you could have called me and told me like, one night really she was fine, she went back to class, because bitch, I'm in panic mode. Then I said, well, they told me something about her blood sugar being low, and they was like, well, she told us that she was a diabetic. Do y'all see my fucking face? Do y'all see my face? Do y'all see my... Like, who the fuck told you was a diabetic? Who told you this shit? Why the fuck? Bro, that angel number just popped up. 744. Just popped up again. That's wicked. But who the fuck told you was a diabetic? 477 744 7. But yeah, like who the fuck told you was a diabetic, number one? So come to find out, the school only went in a panic mode because she told them that she was a diabetic. Where she got this from? Those motherfuckers over there. Those motherfuckers over there. Those motherfuckers over there. Them motherfuckers over there. I said, what the fuck is going on here? It's just like, I know I'm being tested in the spiritual realm, but listen, I got time for the bullshit. Okay? I said, the nurse said that they could tell that she wasn't a diabetic because when they got to talking to her, she was perfectly fine. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. Her eyes wasn't in the back of her head and none of that. They only, went off of what she told them. And it's like, when you, damn, it got bright as shit. That's crazy. It did. It got bright as shit. But, God, my forehead is big as that. When you trying to refrain from her being a diabetic, it's like, if y'all gonna have her in your possession, y'all need to make sure her health is good. Y'all can feel like that's not your place, but when you try to step your foot in my motherfucking shoes, it becomes your place, right? So I say, Sydney, make sure you tell your sister, because I had to get back to the car with the kids, right? Because Sophia don't know how to act. Sophia ain't got it all the way up top. So I say, tell your sister when she get back to Brandy house that she need to call me. Her and Brandy need to call me, right? And I ain't get no fucking phone call. I ain't get none of that shit.
We gotta celebrate soon, bro. I got you. Hold on. Hey, Dre Stokes, what up?
Yo, I swear to God, I be trying to park so that motherfuckers don't pull in behind me or pull in front of me. I swear to God. Because I don't like being blocked in. I don't. And motherfuckers always like to block door to in. Don't block me in. Don't block me in. No, don't block me in.
AJ Pope with our best friend. We here with us, Shorty.
But yeah, I ain't getting no phone call. I ain't getting none of that shit. None of that shit. Now, when I got back in the house, when I got back in the house, I did my meditation and all that, right? And y'all know what I got from that? I got release and let go, okay? Because it's like you're going to be throwing curveballs right now. So, But yeah, I was mad. And then when I did speak to mama, it was like it was like mama version of what happened was only what was told of how it transpired from going leaving her house. So it was like they met up on the Brandy and then they met up on the subway. And they both went up Donna's house, and then Brandy told Nene to go home. When they got on the subway, Brandy said, Nene, get off at Rogers Station and go home. Donna said that Nene told her that she did, in fact, get off at Rogers Station, but she got off and then she ran to another cart and jumped back on and then got off down at Penn North behind Brandy. Now, this is the thing. What the fuck that got to do with the rest of the story? Like, I'm like, okay, even if she did do that, I said, well, me and Tom was sitting down Brandy's house when they got off the subway. When they got off the subway, we was at Brandy's house, like we was there, like right in front of them. So we watched Brandy and then they walked down the street together. When they got like a block away, Nene bent the corner and Brandy stayed walking straight. Now listen, my daughter is heavy set, so they don't run that fast, my nigga. Okay, they don't run that fast. She can't run that fast. She barely can walk that fast. I'm not throwing shade or nothing. I'm just saying common sense. So I'm like, when we seen her in the corner, I said, Ma, why do you think me and Brandy is not talking? I said, because Brandy tried to play a game that I was not willing to play. I said, Brandy actually helped Nene, right? So I said, me and Twan, I said, Nene don't move that fast. There's no reason why we spent the block 3 times and she is nowhere to be found, right? I said, Nene hit, it's like a cut. It's like, okay, where Brandy live at, it's a cut right there, right? And this cut leads you straight to Brandy's front door. So I said, you know, like when we hit the corner, Nene was gone. My forehead is fine. I said when we hit the corner, Nene was gone. So we spent the block 3 times. She was nowhere to be found. I called Brandy on the phone and I said, where did Nene go at? She told me she don't know, all this and all that. All right, say no more. So when we spent the block the 4th time, this time we didn't just spend her block. We spent like 2 blocks because we went by Penn North and came back around. So it was technically like the whole neighborhood. We spent the whole neighborhood, right? When we spent the whole neighborhood, we parked back at Brandy's house, and it was like when we got to like the corner, Brandy was standing in the middle of the street, but she was on the phone with me, and she was like, did you see Nene? Now this is the shit that pisses me off, because in my mind I'm like, bitch, I know you playing games. I know you playing games. I'm like, I know you playing games. So she on the phone and she like, did you see Nene? And I'm like, no. I said, she came back to your house. I know she in your house. I don't know where she went at. This I warned her. This was like a fair warning. It was a fair warning. I specifically said, Brandy, if you want your twin, if you want this twin connection, if you want your sister, I advise you to send my child out your house. Now this is me having self-control versus me fighting myself not to knock a bitch in the mouth. I swear to God, this is what this was, right? Because we had a situation like this at mama house where I had to call the police just to get my child. Because I'm trying not to knock a bitch in the mouth. I'm trying self-control. I'm trying to flip a coin, change a new leaf, change the cycle, break the chains that's holding me back. Okay? This is what I was doing. So it's like I feel like I shouldn't have to get the police involved because I've done it before. I shouldn't have to constantly do this. So I said, you know, if you want your twin, you want your sister, send my child out the fucking house. I'm not going to hit you in your mouth. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fuss with you. I'm not going to knock on your door. I'm not going to do none of that. She says, this is what she says. Nene is not in my house. Okay. Spent the block again, and then by the time I got to Penn North, I promise you, I called her back. I said, Brandy, Nene come back to your house yet? This the attitude I got. What the fuck do you think? I said, Brandy, send Nene home. This is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right? This is like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Bitch, the sun is still out. All this shit, like, bitch, you playing with me. She say, I'm not sending Nene out there by herself. She can get snatched. In the back of my mind, I'm like, this bitch must really, she really got me fucked up. Like, who the fuck she thinks she's talking? Does she really think she's talking to someone that's that dumb, that naive? Like, bitch, the sun is out. She's not gonna get snatched. And you just told her to go home on your way down. So I'm trying to figure out what's the difference of sending her home now. What's the problem? You playing games with me. The bitch hung the phone up on me. So I said, you know what? Don't call me, don't text me, don't, none of that. Like, you got that. That's what you wanted. Don't call me. Don't call me. So it irritates me that, you know, and then I had to tell mama, like, you know, Brandy kind of manipulated Nene to come down there because, one, I told Nene myself, I don't want Brandy energy around me because there was a situation that happened before this on the reason that I was not talking to Brandy. Mama know about that situation. So I was like, Brandy already knew why I was not talking to her because she played with me the first time. And I told her, I'm not going to keep going through this. You're not going to play with me. Bitch, I was the only one that had your back. You know, when nobody helped you, Donna, when you and Brandy was butting heads, when Brandy moved out your house, when Brandy didn't have her rent money, she came to me. She couldn't go to you. I gave her the money, whether you paid the shit back or not. It was off the simple fact that you came to me and I told you I wouldn't let you fall. That is the part that hurted me the most, is because when you were down, I helped you. Then you turned around and made it seem like your mother don't help me, your mother don't do that, like you telling my kids this shit. So when I approached you about it, you made it seem like the couple dollars, the $150 that I gave you, because it was $150 that I took out of my pocket, took out of my kids' mouth, off of my kids' back to help you. For you to have a place over your head because you needed it, because the nigga that you were fucking with didn't have your back, because the nigga that you were fucking with wasn't helping you. So, and this is the thing, I don't throw the shit in people's face, not one time. Honestly, to keep it real, this is like the very first time of me even speaking that type of way about the situation, about her nigga, about nobody holding it down, about nobody talking about her. You know, it was certain situations that you told me about, and I didn't even speak on the simple fact that you are grown, you have to learn your lessons. Your lessons are here to teach you, right? And I told you, you have to walk your path for you to, you know, for you to learn your lessons. I am here to help you walk along the path. But when you screw me over, with me watching your child as you work, this is the fucked up part. Okay? Because I don't think, and this is the thing, I know mama watches all this. I know she watches too. So I'm not stupid. The simple fact that nobody really know what the problem was and why me and Brandy wasn't talking, it was the simple fact that you try to put yourself over. It was kind of like I'm an equal give and take person, right? So I don't, when I do shit, I don't ask for nothing in return. Even the 150 I gave you, I never asked for it back. You chose to pay it back, right? You thinking that I'm just like your mama or just like your brothers and just like your friends, that when I do for you, I'm gonna hold it over your head. I'm not that type of person. I don't hold shit over people's head. Because when I do shit, I do it genuinely from the kindness of my heart. So if I say, Brandy, we are twins, we don't need nobody, I wouldn't let you fall. You got me, I got you. We gonna rock this shit out together. Good morning, Miss Tut. When I say that, I meant that, right? So when it came down to, I think I was sick at one point and I was still coming out the house. Okay. Bitch. I mean, it ain't hazelnut, bitch. It ain't hazelnut, but bitch, it's coffee. Ooh, it's coffee, praise the Lord. Okay, because if you ain't got this in your cup, what the fuck do you got? You know, I mean, you gotta wake up with it. Ooh, let me get some of that again. Ooh, praise the Lord. Ooh, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. For real, that coffee was everything. But it was kind of like, okay, it was kind of like for a month and a half. Now we had an agreement, right? We had an agreement to where you know, she gets paid every 2 weeks. So I would get paid once a month from her because of the fact that, you know, around the first of the month she got to pay her rent. So when around, you know, the rent time, she said, I won't be able to give you your money because this, that, and the third. Granted, I ain't taking from nobody. I need you to, you know, get your shit together. You know, I'm here to help. I didn't charge you much. You know, I think $100 a month to watch your child, that was a deal. You know what I mean? That was a deal. You couldn't beat that. $100 a month, right? On top of that, I take you where you need to go. You don't pay me to take you to work, right? If you need to go to like Walmart or go to the market, that's me taking you. That's number one. Number two, this ain't my fucking car. This is my nigga car. So you're not putting gas in my car, and you felt like you were obligated. I was obligated to take you everywhere you need to be. So you talking about when you need me to take you places, it was a problem because you wouldn't give me gas money. It was never a problem. It was the fact that you are selfish and inconsiderate as fuck, because why the fuck do you think I'm on your time? Why the fuck do you feel like I should take you everywhere that you need to be and I'm only getting $100 a month to watch your child? This was not part of the deal. I was taking you these places out of the kindness of my heart. Why? Because, again, You needed help. And the fact that my word is bond. My word is bond. So if I say, I got you, I got you. Okay? If I say, you don't need to go and ask nobody for help because you feel like they're going to hold it over your head or this, that, and that, I got you. You don't worry about that. So I never asked you for money for gas. I never did none of that. But then it got to a point where you felt like you could play with me. Yeah, like it felt like you was taking my kindness for weakness is what was going on. And it got to the point where, okay, around Christmas time, okay, around the 1st of December, you chose not to pay me, right? Because rent is due. Fine. Then, no, it was Thanksgiving. Around Thanksgiving time, you was off. So, you had the holiday break, and then a week after you go back, meaning I only worked a week. I only watched channel for that one time. I mean, that 1 week. During that week, I was sick. So I'm still coming from out my house, right? I am coming out of my house, coming down your house, picking your child up with my kids and your ass taking you to work, right? I am having the shakes. I'm having cold sweats. I am tired. I'm exhausted at this point where, bitch, when I got back to the house, I was dead to the motherfucking world, okay? So then I'm still taking you to work. First of the month roll around, you couldn't even give me, again, the deal was 50. So, the deal was 100, so you still couldn't give me $50. You said you had to pay rent. Fine, let that go off. I let that shit rock. Then 2 weeks go by, you were supposed to pay me. I didn't get paid. So that's 150, right? Come to find out, you ended up getting a bonus on your check, but then you said that you didn't end up. Mind you, check this out. I'm not clocking your pocket, you just talk too fucking much. That was the problem, right? So then you, Mama, and the Murrays, y'all go the fuck out, and come to find out, you didn't tell the kids, but the Murrays then told Dominique that you bought him a pair of $200 shoes. That fucked me up, because where the fuck is my money? They, bitch, we have a problem. Are y'all like, huh? And then when I said something to you about it, you gave off this nonchalant attitude, like you didn't give a fuck me, I'm doing too much, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now you've been blocked. I'm not going to argue with you. I can't force you to pay me. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it as that. That was the reason why I said, Nene, do not call Brandy. I don't want her energy in my energy. What I try to get them to understand is, I understand that you want to be around them, but as of right now, I have to let these people go. Did it hurt? Fuck yeah, because that's my twin. Again, I don't want to ever let my twin go. That is my twin. You were born with this person. Y'all have to understand. It is a different bond from a sibling to a twin. All right, it's different.
Coming up soon. Yes, sir.
It's different.
Yeah. Check the time. Keep listening. Stay locked. Yeah, it's people with 92Q. Good morning.
So it's a little different, right? Especially when you have the mindset of, having this overprotective feeling about your twin, especially when you've had this your entire life. When we were growing up, it was Brandy is not fighting. Even I didn't give a fuck what bitch had a problem with my twin. Bitch, you gotta go through me. Like, bitch, you want to fight her? Bitch, you gotta come through me. Like, bitch, you gonna have to slap me the fuck up before you slap her the fuck up. So it was like I'm always jumping in front of bullets for her, right? So I started realizing that that's a moral that I had to break in order to break cycles, in order to break in order to transfer, in order to like move forward, right? Damn, Castro, you a twin? Child, I knew we was connected. I knew we was connected, Castro. I didn't know you was a twin. But so like, and then it was kind of like, you know, I used to tell her things like, you know, it was just certain things that she would say to me that overall I couldn't respect myself. But I could see why people would say it, right? I do have a lot of, but y'all have to understand the confidence and the mindset that I got, it came a long way. Now, don't get me wrong. On the outside, daughter had a lot of confidence. On the inside, I still had like some self-confidence building that I had to do. Okay, I still had some. It wasn't always there. You know what I mean? It wasn't always there, right? But putting on this persona, right? Because I had to be strong because I was forced to be strong, right? I was forced to be strong, right? I was left out of a lot of things growing up, so it was a force. It was my coping mechanism of putting on this mask and laughing, because a lot of people will look at me and be like, well, she's not going through nothing. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. Why? Because I'm always laughing. It's a coping mechanism. Okay, but I learned that I don't have to do that anymore. Like, the fuck? I didn't have to do that, right? So I started, it was like, all right, when when the situation happened with my child and her, it kind of run me off the wrong way, because I was telling Nene, like, no, don't talk to her, this, that, and third. But Brandy, she just kept itching it. She just kept pushing it. If I wouldn't answer the phone, even though she wanted to talk, I didn't want to talk. Why? Because you're not talking about what the fuck I want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about what the fuck you want to talk about. Y'all want to be like, let the problem float in the motherfucking air. I am not willing to build connections and build relationships off of a faulty foundation. So I feel like, things happen, and the arguments and the battles this is what I'm learning during my spiritual journey, okay? I am learning that, a lot of things in your life, a lot of these relationships are fake. Family, friends, co-workers, a lot of this shit is fake out here, okay? A lot of this shit is fake. A lot of this shit is built off of, faulty foundations. These relationships, these connections are above the fakest. Why do I say that? I say that because when you have a problem with people tend not to talk about the problem. People tend to allow the problem to sit there and float in the motherfucking air. It's like, okay, we argue, we beef, we ain't talk for about a week, or we ain't talk for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or so forth, and it's like, okay, we ain't talked this long, so I guess the problem is gone. We're gonna continue with our relationship. No, because at the end of the day, one of y'all still have this problem in the back of your mind. Okay? One of y'all still feel a certain type of way. Okay, something's there. So it's like, why should the fuck I talk to you if we ain't talking about what the fuck I want to talk about? I've always been the person to like just go with the flow. Just go and let that shit flow. Let the shit float in the air. No, because it's causing burdens. No, because it's causing anxiety. No, because it's stressing me the fuck out. No, because I keep looking at you in a certain fucking light. No. And if I allow that shit to happen once, I'll allow that shit to happen again, which in turn turn into a cycle of life. And I ain't going through that. I'm not. I'm not going to keep going through no fucking cycles. I'm not. I'm not. So it was kind of like I'm telling her like no, no, no. Then it got to a point where instead of Brandy hitting my phone, Brandy would hit Nene's. She would hit Nene's phone. Now at one point Nene would tell me, "Ma, Brandy is texting me," and I would tell Nene, "Don't answer." But then it became a rapid thing. Then it got to the point where not only was Brandy talking to her, it was, "Nene, do you want to come down here?" So it was kind of a process of Brandy manipulating Nene, right? It was a process. It was a process, right? So it's like nobody want to own up to they part in a situation, and guess what? I ain't fucking going. I ain't going. I ain't fucking going. I ain't fucking going. So like it was kind of like all that. It's like just being tired of going through the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah, like so when the situation occurred, like all that to say, like, all right, all of this to say, like, okay, you play the game, you now have her down there, right? All the way to the point where me and Cindy goes to Walmart, and guess what? We run into them in Walmart, right? Now when we run into them in Walmart, it was kind of like Nene looked like she kind of had fear in her heart, like I was gonna knock her in the fucking mouth. But I'm not gonna do that. You made your decision. You have to live with the decisions that you make. You will eventually understand exactly what I was saying. But everybody, like I said, I am not one who will not allow my child to make the mistakes that they make, right? Because the mistakes that you make is what molds you into who you become. Okay? The mistakes that you make is to mold you to who you become. So if you're fighting or not fighting, if you're searching for a purpose in life, understand that the mistakes that you make will push you to the purpose of your life. Okay? You cannot find your purpose without trial and error. You cannot find your purpose without having epiphanies, testimonies, because understand, in order to have a purpose, you have to speak on your testimonies. It's like your lessons is what teach you to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Succeed in your purpose. Boom. Go ahead, daughter. Bitch. Of course. So, like, I say that to say she's done all of this, right? And when something really, really wrong is happening, you're not there. It's like a motherfucker want to step in my shoes But when the matter is at hand, you're not there. So, for example, no bullshit. You stepped in my shoes. You played the game. You helped my child run away to your house. You lied to me. You did all of this shit, right? So when the situation occurred in the school building yesterday, even though it was a false alarm, would you have left your job, right? You gotta pay attention. Would you have left your job to run to that school to see what was wrong with my child? Fuck no. No. So why would you want to put yourself in my shoes? But then I had to think back. See, you gotta understand. There's things that was said that kind of shaped this whole situation. Boy, let me tell y'all something. This cup right here, this is that hot insulated cup. Whatever you put in cold will stay cold. Whatever you put in hot will stay hot. Bitch, my coffee been made since 5:45 this morning, and this bitch is still scorching hot. Bitch, it's not a game. I live for coffee, though. I live for coffee. So, like, okay, one day, that air cold as a bitch, too. My bad, y'all. I had to write that down. So like, it was like, something she said, right? And again, I can see, excuse me, why people look at me as in like a someone that they can learn from, or someone who can push them forward, right? I can see that. But let me tell y'all something, right? My twin said out of her own mouth. Because listen, I'm a stay-at-home mother, okay? And being on this journey, I've learned what my purpose is, right? I've learned and throughout experiences, right? Working jobs, and I just felt like, bitch, I gotta work for myself, you gotta have that embedded in your head. Okay, my color leaving. I was tweaking for a second. You gotta have like that mindset that you can work for yourself, right? Or you want to work for yourself, and you have to push yourself to that point, right? And it's kind of like red flags, and I should have took them as red flags, right? Of some type of envy or jealousy. I don't know how y'all would take it when I tell y'all, but it just got to a point where, okay, there was a game system that she had, and we was at her house playing it, and in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I want that game because I want to come down here and play the game. I want to play this shit at my house. You know what I'm saying? I can't take your game to my house. So I want to play the game too. So, bitch, I asked my nigga, like, babe, can you give me a Nintendo Switch? And he said, yeah. So he went and got me a Nintendo Switch, right? Grandy. Damn, I say Grandy. Jesus. So it was like, there was a reaction when she found out that I had got the Nintendo Switch, right? So it was okay, and then it was like just the little things, right? At one point she found out that I was holding his bank card, and I had told her, like, I don't swipe his bank card because I just feel like that's disrespectful. If I already get everything I want, or if he already look out for me, why would I swipe his bank card without his knowledge? Things like that. Like, so one day we was in her kitchen, I think we was cooking dinner, and she kind of said something like, She said something to the extent like, I want to be, I'm not sure. She said something like, she didn't say, I want to be like you, be you, or she said something to the extent like, shit, I'm trying to be like you. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, shit, man, I don't want to work. You know, I want to have a nigga take care of me, and all that. And I looked at her like she was crazy. Like, what? Like, in my mind, it's like, you are fucking crazy. Why would anybody want to be like me? Like, because in my book, right, you know, you have people who look on the outside looking in, and then you have yourself who look at you. You look at yourself a certain way, right? So I have people who look at me as though I'm doing okay, I'm doing fine. And, you know, when I ask for something, I receive, but people don't understand what I have to go through in order to get that shit. Not saying it's a bad thing, because I don't have to do nothing bad. It's just you don't understand the process of, you know, being a stay-at-home mom and having, and then you understand you only got 2 kids, bitch. I got multiple. You don't understand. You don't understand. Okay, you don't understand that part, right? So it's like certain things that I had to keep up with, things that I had to do in order to show everybody good. So you understand, Brandy like the good things in life, right? She did. Brandy really, really did. When I tell you Brandy likes the good, Brandy is more of a materialistic. I am not, right? So, Brandy kind of like to keep her head done and her nails done and her feet done. I'm okay without it. So it's like you would really have to sacrifice. But she don't understand, and I was trying to get her to understand. Being a stay-at-home mom, since sometimes you have to sacrifice what you want. Okay, you have to sacrifice. There's a word called sacrifice. What you want, you no longer get. Okay, you no longer get. Your kids is way younger than my kids. I have older kids. I have teenagers who one minute they want to grow their hair out, the next minute they don't. Right? I got teenagers, you know, what you want to call it? I wouldn't say bougie, but you know, they real in mirror of fucking life. So every other week I am doing their fucking hair. I have to make sure hair is cut. I have to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't understand that I have to put my looks, my nurturing myself aside to make sure that I have to nurture them. I have to make sure they up to par. That is actually why I haven't been getting my hair done. I haven't been getting my nails done. I haven't been getting none of this shit done because I am more worried about what they look like, what they got. Is they good? Are they okay? Right? And then it's kind of like the moment I want to do something for myself, niggas got school pictures. Niggas got a school trip. You know what I mean? Like, the house got to stay clean. You know what I mean? Like, clothes got to be washed. Having multiple kids, bitch, them clothes have to be washed. Okay? They have to be washed. All the kids don't like eating the same thing. I have to make sure this is, bitch, I don't have free time during the day other than now. Okay? When I tell y'all, once I get off of live, there is no playtime, right? Y'all don't understand. Like, I had to find time to meditate in the morning. That's kind of why I went into meditation last night. I did a meditation session last night, channeling messages, as well as I did a sleep meditation so that I can fall to sleep, because it's hard to fall to sleep. It's a lot going on. Niggas don't understand. Like, people don't understand being a stay-at-home mother is as well a full-time job. And that is actually why, if I do tend to ask Twan for anything, it don't be a lot, but He's willing to just give it to me to keep me happy because I'm a stay-at-home mother. In order to be a stay-at-home mother, it's kind of like finding someone who don't mind it but is willing to keep you happy at the same time. It's a fucking fool. She's running her ass off. She said, bitch, this win is not a game. But then you ain't got your coat on. Make it make sense. Thank you, Miss Todd. Exactly, Miss Todd. It's like you got to give up a lot. And don't get me wrong. It's not like, when I had kids, it's not like I immediately jumped into, giving it all up. Because it wasn't like that. I still had to learn to sacrifice, right? I still had to learn it. I still had the child mindset. I still was acting like a child. This growth, this everything that you see now is not what it was. And my family know this. This is a process. So it kind of get me emotional to see that people would still like to see me in the next light, or people would like to see me in that dark mode. Don't get me wrong. Can I get that? Absolutely. Oh, wait. But don't push me. Okay? Yes, self-care. And that is, and truth be told, that is actually where I'm at right now. It's okay I am learning that when you nurture everybody else and you just have that instinct mindset, like my life path, everything about me is care, nurturing, everything, right? Healing, everything about me. I'm talking about heart desire. I'm talking about life path. I'm talking about profession. I'm talking about in my heart, in my mind, everything is about healing. It's about caring. And it's like, because everything about me is about caring for other people and making sure other people is good, I forget to care about myself. So that is where I'm at. And when I hit this road to this journey, I hit the road learning that I already cared about everybody, right? So now it's time to care about myself and my family and those that, surround me in love. Not the fake, not the phony, not the ones that want to be in my face but live behind my back, right? So when I hit this road, it was more so I choose my happiness over everybody else, right? So, okay, now I got my happiness. I have my peace. I have my content, right? So now that I have that, it's more so focusing on nurturing the family, my kids, my significant other, right? And I'm at this moment, I am learning that, Brittany, you have already did this. You've already. I'm learning that I've already nurtured the family. The kids are okay. Your significant other, is okay. I ain't gonna care. I have got to the point where now, like, I've intuitively got the message of, Brittany, now it's time to work self-care yourself. It's now time to nurture yourself, right? So when I spoke to Twan about it, right, and I got to tell him, because again, we talk about everything. When I told him about it, he was like, you know what? You are right. We are okay. This is literally what he said. And it's crazy because he literally has been telling me for like 2 months now, focus on yourself. he has literally been telling me for 2 months now, like, whenever you are ready, this is what he's been saying. Whenever you are ready, ouch, I think I already scratched my eye. For about 2 months, he has been saying, um, whenever you are ready, the money is sitting there, go pamper yourself. In the back of my mind, I'm always worried about a what if, right? I always have it in my mind, like, if I spend this, I swear to God, I'm learning to get out of it, right? I'm learning to get out of this. I'm learning to go with the flow. I'm learning it's okay to treat yourself, not cheat yourself. Okay. Because again, on my channel, I always talk about budgeting. I always talk about, I would go on Amazon and look at this price, and then go in the store and look at this price and see where I can go cheaper at, and things like that. So like, I'm learning, like, it's okay to nurture yourself. It is okay, because you cannot fully you cannot fully get where you're going without the self-care. You have to feel good. You have to look. You don't. I mean, like, when you look good and you feel good and you self-care yourself, everything else will fall in place. Is what I'm learning. So I had kind of talked when I talked to him. It was kind of like, go ahead. Like, that is just what the universe telling you, and then, with him saying it, it's like, okay, Brittany, now is your time. Just go for it, right? So when I went to go get my hair done at the shop, it was kind of like, maybe it was, how you plan something, and then when you plan it, it don't go the way you want it, and then you don't look at that very moment, you don't look at it like a blessing. You look at it like, maybe it wasn't meant for me to get my hair done type shit, right? So I'm also learning to look at things as, when shit stop or shit happens, or when there's a delay, understand that it's a blessing for yourself. It's 9 times out of 10, it's to protect you, it's to help you. I learned that when it was time for me to get my hair done, because I went in the shop on Saturday. No, I went in the shop, was it Saturday? I went in the shop on Sunday, and the shop was overcapacitated, and then they was charging $120 to do my hair. And then when I went on Monday, it was only 2 people and only got charged $90. So I was like, okay, bitch, I'm following. Absolutely. My life path is 11. Yes, I am a master number. I was meant to go through a lot. I'm learning that I do have a bigger purpose. I do. I've learned that. Like, so it's like, now it's time to nurture myself and kind of focus on that now. It's like, because, bitch, I'm about to go get these nails done. Yes, I am. I sure the fuck am. Yes, the fuck I am. My life path is 11. It's like I was meant to go through a lot. I used to think like, damn, yo, I'm going through all this. I used to cry a lot, bro, behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, I used to cry a lot. I used to break down a lot, because people just don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. A lot of people have a mask, okay? And it's kind of like, behind closed door, chill. You be going through a lot. You be realizing. And listen, let me tell y'all something. The best time is the idle time, honey. When you got idle time, and you got time to think, and you got time to sit down, and you got time to reflect, and you got time to go in within yourself and look at your surroundings. People are scared of that fucking idle time, bro. People are scared. People are shook of idle time. I'm not. I'm not afraid to be alone. Okay? I'm not. That is the best thing, bro, is to learn to be alone. When you learn to be alone, trust me, everything will fall in place. You will realize that you have things in your life that you need to work on. And you will realize that there's a lot of distractions in front of you that you need to block the fuck out. There's a lot of cord cuttings, okay? A lot of cord cuttings, and people don't understand what cord cutting means. Bitch, you gotta cut a lot of people off. Like I just told, I swear to God, y'all, listen. I told Twan yesterday, because yesterday we was looking up, yesterday what we did, yesterday we was kinda, I had told him like, yo, the new moon is in Aries, go check your chart and see what house it's gonna affect, and you know what placements it's gonna affect and all that. And yesterday we was doing that. But for about, when we looked it up, right, and my shit, it said, right now it's about organizing and getting rid of old things and things like that. And I was telling Tom like, damn, yo, that's crazy, because that's actually what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, is getting rid of shit that no longer serve me, decluttering, getting rid of a lot of things, organizing, right? I moved my painting stuff, like my craft, I moved a lot of things around. I cleaned that up. I redid my altar. I was doing a lot. Okay. I was organizing shit, right? And it was saying that I was organizing shit so that I can step into my profession, right? So then, when we ran into his, for the last 2-3 weeks, I have been telling to him, because again, I love the fact that when he have a problem at work, he'll come to me and talk to me. And you know, when you find your divine counterpart, you don't steer that person wrong. So when he was telling me these things about his job, I told him something, and I said, yo, what you need to do is you need to look at that nigga, because why the fuck is your name coming up in a conversation? And this nigga he talks to all the time, so I'm like, you need to check that nigga, right? I said, before you react on this nigga, because this nigga done told you some shit that this nigga said, I said, before you react, before you go to this nigga and flip your shit, sit back and think about it, right? There's a possibility that everything he is telling you that this nigga said is probably how this nigga feel about you. Come to find out, that's what it was. So I told him like, yo, you gotta start, you know, cutting cords. Like, some people is not meant to be in your circle. Some people is not meant to be around you, right? I say you have to understand how blessed you are, how abundant you are, the type of energy that you bring, right? I told him, like, he's draining your energy. He's an energy vampire. And you have seen this man tower moments in front of you. It's like your enemies. I told him, like, the universe will allow your enemies, will allow you to see your enemies' tower moments. You may not look for it, but it will happen. And so happily, this man, wife stepped out on him, lost the house. It's a lot of things. And it was kind of like, you know, he's projecting that into, you know, trying to project that over here, over there, in the workplace. So I was telling him, like, you need to check that, right? So when we looked into, you know, the new moon in Aries and his placement, guess what it said? I'm telling him, like, bro, I said, Twan, you gotta understand the power that you harness. You have the power to make people look at themselves. It's not into a negative light, but you have the power to have people to go within. Okay? You have the power to make people go within them, right? You just told me that this other man at your job did something wrong, something slightly, and then the next day, he said that he told this man something, right? It was a situation at where he told this man this shit, and then the man went home. When the man came back to work, the man told him, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, yo, I ain't even see that I was doing that, but yo, you made me look at. So I'm telling him, like, yo, you gotta tell this man, this other nigga, you gotta tell him about himself. You have to cut the cord because he's draining your energy. You have to do it. This is what you were supposed to do. You have to cut cords. You may not want to do it, but listen, you have to do it in order to succeed. Okay? To become a better you. This man ain't nothing but gossip. You don't want to indulge into the gossip. You want to get out of it. Shit, I was swear to God, I was on point. If you kiss what you weave out, you shouldn't even be out. And after that, let's do it one more time. Tease me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I wanna be, baby. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Y'all, I'm gonna leave it live just like this. Okay. I thank y'all for coming through, chilling with me. Hey. And after that, let's do it one more time. Y'all know me, y'all know me, y'all know me. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Oh, there you go. You better say that shit. Cuddy don't play that shit. Let me hear you say. Alright, y'all, let me get up off of here. I'm gonna go step in the house. Y'all know what I gotta do this morning. I gotta pull my cards. Yes, Lord. Oh, yeah. I did get some channel messages last night when I was meditating. Y'all, look, let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all I really be writing angel numbers down on my drive, these is numbers from different years. Now, look, at one point I was able to write it straight down, but you know when you driving, angel numbers be popping up all over you. So then it started getting a little crazy, right? So, and then I got this angel number book in the house that I go and kind of get the message. It's only like if the numbers is repeating. That is when you get your messages, like if the numbers are repeating. It could be messages in all the numbers too. It's whatever numbers grab your attention. For real. I know I need to do this 744, cause nigga, we not playing. I need this number right here, cause that number came out yesterday. I think that number came out yesterday too. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna get up off of here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. 9 times out of 10, it'll be alive in the morning, but it will be in the house. Cause today is my last day driving. I'm only driving today so that I can go to the nail salon and get my nails done. Yeah. So tomorrow I will not be driving, but I will be live tomorrow morning, same time, just in the house. And y'all know I'm still gonna have my music playing. Okay, we still gonna do this. Okay, we still gonna keep it moving because I know people still like my morning drives, but I'm tired of driving and I got other things I have to focus on as well. So this is y'all.